Perfect. Perfect.
Alright, so today we're working on my Stagea. So as you can see, the wheel fitment here is horrendous because I have 33 front struts in it, blown out rear ones. But thankfully, my mate Pete from the Stag Boys came through with the goods. Got some BCs, I think they're golds, I don't even know. Anyway, they're about 10,000 k's old. Hooked me up with a deal. I'm going to slap these in and regret that I did this to my daily. The second wagon I've ruined with very stiff shock absorbers. Anyway, I'll just do a quick video, it's pretty easy. 2 bolts at the top, 1 bolt at the bottom, both ends. Just got to pop off those little covers up there in the back, and the front's pretty obvious. Then you're good to go. So we'll do that, and another sweet mod done on the Stagea. Alright, once you get your wheel off and you've got your car supported by not a jack, you can come in here and see there's one brake line bolt to 10mm, then this shock bolt, which is a 17, so wind that one off. And then you've just got your 2 top bolts, which are up there, can't see the camera, but anyway, those 2 top bolts are 14s, and the strut should just pull out now. The trouble with this one is it's too long, like the body of it's too long, so I might have a hard time getting it out by myself, but just make sure there's no load on the wheel, or the whatever this assembly is, pick it up from the chassis. It should be easy enough. Alright, once you get 2 bolts at the top undone, this bottom one, I just pried in here and just popped it off of that post. And you can just remove it gently, try not to get stuck on your brake line. Oh god. I know, the amazing camera work that you come to Fury Garage for. Oh, Jesus, now I got a brake bolt stuck. Oh, alright, well, you're just going to have to believe me, it comes out through there. You've got 2 hands to do this. Now, this is the difference between the Stagea coilover and the R33 front strut. You can see they're quite a bit different in length. So my car used to sit 15 metres in the air, so we'll just slap this one in as is. It came off a running driving car, so hopefully the height is pretty close, and we'll see what happens. So I slipped it in, chuck this nut on. Don't forget your brake line holder collar, because this just slips up and down, so forget that, you can have a bad time. Just left everything loose for now. You see a bit of a witness mark where someone else has had it. And then the top obviously has a significant gap, so I'm going to have to get another jack under this and lift it up to close that up. Once you get the jack on your brake disc to lift the suspension assembly up, all the brakes and everything, you got to just guide this up with your hand. It comes through the top, might need a bit of gentle persuasion. Throw your nuts on, tighten these 2 up first, tighten this bottom one up second, and then adjust and put your brake line where it wants to sit, and tighten that one up too, and then you're done. Just do that for the other side, and then I'll show you the rears. Alright, so onto the rears. Now to get at these 2 top nuts, which look like 12s instead of 14s, you got to take out 10mm there, and this cover should come out. Same on that side, 10mm cover. You should be able to access them through the top. Alright, once you get the 10mm out, there's a couple of locating pins, so once I can put mine in like shit, goodbye. And then there's a couple of clips, so you just got to pry on them until they pop, and that should come out. And then you're left with this little rubber boot thing, so just pop that rubber boot off, and then you'll have the 2 nuts on either side. See if it just comes off. Oh, look at that. Just peel it off with a hand. Magic. Now, revealed to us is the strut. So undo those nuts under there, and then the top is done. Do that for both sides, and then the bottom should be the same as the front with just a big washer and nut. So we'll smack them in. Right, here's the old stuff on the left, there's new stuff on the right. See, the length is significantly different. Obviously this is base height adjustable, but still it's a much more compact unit, much slimmer. Sorry about all the bright lights. Hopefully you can see something. I can't see anything because it's too much glare. Anyway, so slap this in and we're done. You can see the new one installed. Nothing too crazy. This fits in there, bolts up nicely. You can read the cool bits. So just make sure all the collars are tight, and I'll just throw the wheel back on and leave it as it is for now. I'll adjust the stiffness and the height later as I get used to them and see what they're like. We'll do the other side and we're done. Alright, here's all the old crap out of the car, and here's how it sits now. I think it looks much better. Might be able to tell in person, but it is significantly lower. For a start, I don't think I can fit my boot in here anymore. No, I cannot. Good start. The rear sits a little bit higher than the front, but it's probably good because it is a wagon, so it will take some weight. And yeah, I think it makes it look much more aggressive, much more subtle, stands out in a worse way less. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's just that easy to swap the coilovers in your Stagea.